Politician Bobi Wine, in his bid to unseat President Yoweri Museveni, has framed two main issues for his campaign. One, that Museveni is too old. The second one is that Museveni is using the police and the military to harass and intimidate the opposition.
General Museveni said that every police officer and every soldier is going to be having 120 bullets, thereby suggesting that they can kill the people of Uganda. In fact, Museveni was inciting the police and military against the people of Uganda. My message to you, the police officers, the soldiers, this man is old and is living, and you are there. And you know that according to the human rights law, you will be personally liable for any gross human rights violation.
Bobi Wine says that if the 2021 election was free and fair, he could be the president today. However, even in the forthcoming election, he sees it not as an election but as a war, considering the thousands of police and military that have been deployed to crack down on the opposition, especially his main opposition party. Remember, the other opposition candidate, Kizza Besigye, a former friend turned nemesis of President Museveni, is still in prison. And Museveni has even expressed his remorse for his friend being in long military detention. Well, Museveni still has his support base, and his supporters see him as a force of stability and continuity, considering that he has been in power for the last 40 years and still going strong. On the other hand, the opposition sees Bobi Wine as representing the youth, representing change, and representing a new brand of politics. Nevertheless, the government is not resting to ensure a clear win for Yoweri Museveni. We have seen the Uganda Revenue Authority saying that they are banning the importation of Starlink internet devices. Well, this is a clear indication that the government does not have good intentions. It might plan to shut down the internet during the period of the election, as we have seen in other countries like Tanzania and Kenya. You know, Starlink Internet, the company owned by Elon Musk, is a satellite-based internet that is not easy to switch off within the jurisdiction of Uganda. But the local internet providers will easily collaborate with the government and will comply with any intentions of the government. Nevertheless, we have seen the Law Society of Uganda, led by Isaac Semakanda, endorsing the opposition Bobi Wine, clearly showing that both the government and the opposition have 50-50 support base, and it will be difficult for Museveni to declare a direct win without intimidation, without use of state resources, and without even going out of his way to ensure that the opposition does not fully participate in the election. Otherwise, in a free and fair election, he will lose. Nevertheless, in the forthcoming January 15th election 2026, it's clear that Museveni will win. I'm yet to see what the opposition will do to unseat the long-serving Museveni. That is all. Kindly like and subscribe this channel.